Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 41 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty, and we've picked up our play has picked up significantly, and that has been down basically to one man. Before I look at the results, Guillermo Perez has scored 6 goals in his last 2 games, which makes him top of the league in goals. Now, we didn't get wins in all 3 games, but we did get wins in the last 2, and we tied against Benfica B. Now, obviously, Benfica B are a good team. We all know what they're capable of. They're near top of the table. So, to get this result, I wasn't that worried about it. We were in a good position. We were up 2-1. They came back and scored in the 74th minute. But overall, actually, it's 7 goals in the last 3 games. But because I forgot he scored in this game. But either way, we're improving and we're putting in some good performances. So I mean, that's much better than we could have expected in the last few games, the last few months actually, to get to this point. So we got this lead, and at this point I was worried because I was like, are we ever going to hold on to a lead? Because this is, if you remember, we were up against the likes of Academica. We were up 3-1 against Academica. We were up 2-1 against Benfica B. I think all 3 of these games we were up at some point. So I was worried that we were never gonna. Do we have an inability to finish games? So that was what I was worried about. Then we came back, and this game of the season so far, I think, against a good Sporting team. They're not high up in the table at this point, but they're a B team from one of the 3 big teams in Portugal. So we have to respect them. We have to respect their ability, no matter what. And I thought we played very well. We controlled this game throughout. We got the red card, but even with that, I thought we played well. I mean, the thing was, at that point, the game was already done and dusted. There was no against Academica B. There was no problem with that this time. And again, Perez had the game of his life. 4 goals. Excellent. Super Perez. Really happy with that. Came back against Filgueiras, another team that's near the bottom of the table. I believe newly promoted, or I don't know if they're currently in real life part of Benfica B. So they may have come up. But another game where Perez scores 2. It's 3 games in a row he's scored. And also, I'm going to give some credit to Walterson. Walterson's been playing great in the last few weeks. So, it's not just Perez. Obviously, Perez is doing a great job, but we have to give a little bit of credit all around. I think the center backs have been good. Vash Cruz has been playing well since he's been getting playing time. We've had some injuries in the midfield with likes of Rui Teixeira out. So we've had, there's been some movement, but the players, I mean, obviously, Tabashashvili, I didn't think he was going to be playing this year, and he got an 8.7 rating in a game. Got an assist, so, I really can't be angry with that. We're coming into the transfer window. I tried to sign a guy that I was really looking forward to. Didn't work. His name is Gel van der Hayden. I thought this is the guy, but I could not negotiate a salary. It was just too much. I couldn't pay him. So it's unfortunate. But no, I'm gonna keep looking. Right now with our midfield, a little bit unsure about it for a bit, but we're coming into the transfer window. Let's we're coming into our form right now with those wins, those results in the table. We're within shouting distance. Again, we're 6 points behind. If we just stay within a couple games, I know this team is capable of getting up there. So, from promotion, we're 6 points. 6 points. That's 2 wins. We obviously have to get through a lot of teams to get there. But first, all evidence. They're right above us in the table. They're on 23. We're on 22. It starts today. I think we can do it. So let's get in the starting lineup right now. All right, guys. So this is going to be the lineup for today. Montero, Cruz, playing well. Not going to drop him. Ikic, Denis Almeida, they've been playing well. Correa has improved since his red card. Gabriele Bove, and Ajidi. Ajidi's getting the start. He's been playing really well. Obviously had a great game last game. Helps his rating a little bit, but I'll give him a chance. Bruno Loredo is on the bench. If anything happens, the more veteran player. So he'll play if necessary. Walterson, Silva, Litka. They've been playing well behind Paredes, and obviously Paredes, the man of the moment. Absolutely playing out of his skin. He's up top, of course. We have no goalkeeper. Vincenzini is out for a few months. I might bring in a player from the youth team now that we're in the transfer window, or we're about to be in the transfer window, just to make sure we know if something happens to Montero that we have somebody there. And then we have also Rui Teixeira, like I said, out injured. He's going to be out for a couple more weeks, so that's kind of unfortunate. And so that's pretty much it. This is our bench. Pretty typical. Since we don't have a goalkeeper, we're gonna have Firmino in there, just in case. Actually, let's take off Zadini and put on a center back just in case something happens. Always stay prepared, kids. Always stay prepared. So yeah. So let's get into the game and see if we can get the points today. Told the guys to play like they have been. Continue their performance from last game, and I think I'm confident today. Probably more confident than I have been in the last couple days with our performances. We haven't been lighting the world on fire by any means. So to finally have a couple wins under our belt after not getting anything for. What did we lose? We lost 6 games. We lost 6 games in a row. We lost 6 games in a row. We tied like 5, 1, 2. That's probably been like 3 months. Close to 3 months. Well, there's a couple of cup games in there, so actually more like 2 months. But either way, it's been very ugly. We haven't played. It doesn't look like we're playing really well so far in this game. We're finally getting into it a little bit more. We're finally getting an equal amount of the passes. It has been pretty even, I have to say that. They seem to be getting the same amount of passes we are. But Paredes here. Oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. Silva taking credit for it. One of the strangest goals I've seen on Football Manager. Let's look at that. So obviously it came off the bar first. Ajidi taking the shot. Well done. Silva very casually puts it into the goal. If he didn't score that, I would have been pissed at him because he was all by himself. And I was like, is that serious? He scored, but that was iffy. That was iffy. Yeah. I thought it may have been an own goal or something. I thought maybe somebody else got a touch on it. Obviously when we watched the goal, he got the last touch, but yeah. Either if he meant that, he's some kind of god. If he meant to have that slight of a touch into the goal, basically rolling the ball in at the slowest pace possible. You have another highlight here, Walterson. Cruz definitely playing really well. Walterson to Paredes. The connection is working excellently. Great work here. Little triangle finds Walterson in the box, and just a little pass in, and Paredes does what he's supposed to do. He's that kind of player. We're expecting him to score that type of goal. and he scores, and we're up 2-0, and not exactly comfortably. I think they've definitely been in this game, but we're definitely scoring the chances, and I think that's the problem, especially in some of the games that we kind of tied there. We were getting a lot of chances. We were getting the bulk of the clear-cut chances. Not a lot of clear-cut chances, but a lot of half chances. It was just that last bit of movement, I think, to kind of get in the area where it would be a clear-cut catch, where we have a chance to score a goal. It just seemed like it wasn't there. But there's definitely been some changes. I don't know if, I don't want to say it's me. I don't know if changing the support tactics and stuff like that has changed anything significantly. I'd like to take the credit, but I don't know. It might be that. It might be something completely different. It might just be a run of form, and we might have just kind of turned that corner. I'm not one. I usually feel like Football Manager players are a little bit hasty with their tactics. I think sometimes they can lose a game and they can just think, oh, I'm just gonna change everything around. Everything's not working. I think the thing with our team is it has been working. We just haven't put it all together. I think that was I was looking for, was to kind of put it together. I didn't have to change. You don't have to create the wheel again. Just fix what you have. And I think that we definitely did that. And obviously it showed today because that's 3 games on the bounce. 9 points. We definitely needed that. We've definitely pulled ourselves out of the drop zone, given us a little bit of a buffer, and also putting us in shouting distance of those top teams. Again, we're 6 points, still in 6 points. Obviously, the teams ahead of us had an equal amount of luck, but we just have to we have to continue winning games. That's just a fact. And so let's look at the schedule for next episode. Okay, so this is schedule. I'm happy right now, but we can't stop. We can't let up. And I'm gonna try to keep the the foot on the gas here with the players. It's looking like some kind of you could definitely see a pattern here, for sure. But yeah, so we have to keep playing. We have to keep playing. We have Les Changes, we have Portugués and Mafra. That's one of the teams we're chasing right now. Sportivo, they just lost their manager, it looks like. So hopefully we can capitalize in that game. So that'll be the game we're going to be playing next LiveCom against Sportivo de Chaves, near the end of the transfer window. So should we do that, or should we come back? Let's do that. Because we already played Citrens. We don't want to do that again. So we'll do that. At that point, I don't think. Last year we didn't make any transfers either. So I don't really see us making that many transfers. Hopefully we'll get our work done early in the transfer window. Although some team might come in for one of our bigger players. I don't know yet. Usually they come near the end of the transfer window. That's just the way it is. We seem like we have the type of players that teams who are looking to prove them kind of go somewhere else, and then like, okay, we'll just get him. That seems like our type of players, and I'm okay with that. If we're second or third option for teams to get players, I'm fine because I like to keep my players. Especially guys like Parade and Walterson, players like that, Silva, stuff. So hopefully we can keep hold of those players. And so we'll be back next episode tomorrow. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. First of all, thank you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and stay toasty, my friends.